As you can see here, these are the famous UGA arches. So when you're an undergraduate, you're not supposed to walk through these before you graduate because it is deemed to be bad luck, but I graduated a long time ago, so no problem for me. And I also used to walk through it when I was an undergraduate, and I still graduated, so just a silly superstition. Here's a little bit more about University of Georgia. Some of you may not know, but UGA was the first land-grant university in America, so it's really, really old. And now we're approaching the Holmes-Hunter Academic Building. I spent some time in here as a registrar, but the building is actually named after the first 2 black students that integrated University of Georgia, as you can see back here in 1961. So it seems like it might have been a super long time ago. Honestly, not really. But I always liked coming to North Campus because it was very peaceful, and it's always like bright and sunny like you see here today, in the summertime especially. And a lot of my classes were actually on North Campus, so I spent a long time walking around, figuring out where stuff was, and just taking classes. Oh, they're actually renovating it. That's pretty cool. Now we're actually approaching the Baldwin Hall, and I recall that being a literary society. I didn't spend any time there, but I walked around it a few times. And now we're coming up on the UGA chapel, which is pretty stately. Yeah, you might hear my wife back there, but they typically have events here. People have gotten married here. It's the whole thing. Not much about North Campus has changed. It still looks very familiar to how it looked when I was still a student here. Now, I will say, beyond that, a lot has definitely changed here at UGA, but it's nice. It's a new college building. Yeah, I remember that being the Office of Faculty Affairs. Now we're coming up on the old college building. This is actually the college that I essentially graduated from. I was in the Franklin College of Arts and Sciences because I majored in anthropology and minored in sociology. Fun fact, I used to sit around over here in the study when all the study areas were crowded. Just sat here by this little fountain, zoned out, got ready for my exams and whatnot. And it was a very nice place to sit. Still is now. It's in the Strat House. Legal Affairs is housed there. It's the law library across that way. We have Water Hall here. As you can see from the sign, that's where special events happen, or the office of special events. It's Peabody Hall. I spent some time here. I took some philosophy courses over here. Yeah. And straight ahead, you have the library. And I spent a ton of time here because it's right across the way from Baldwin Hall, which is over there, across the street, where my department was housed. And right over here, you have the Dean Russ Hall Law School. And that over there is Brooks Hall. It's graduate school. With Sanford Hall. Took some language arts classes here, I believe. So these banners weren't hanging when I was in school here, but we are the only school in the country that has these things sitting around, back-to-back national champions. It's nice. So look, maybe we should do it again. Back-to-back-to-back. So I'm approaching another very well-known landmark here in Athens, Georgia. It's the football stadium. It used to be called Sanford Stadium. I think they renamed it recently after Vince Dooley died. I probably should know this, but I don't. I've been in Texas for years, so I'm not really sure. But I'm gonna give you guys the view into the stadium. Ah, the gate's open. So as you can see, UGA has a pretty giant stadium, and on Saturdays, trust me, all these seats are filled, especially as of late with us winning all these championships. Can't help but love that. But yeah, it's been years since I've been back here, and honestly, it's been too long. Yeah, actually it's right there. So, as my wife's in the background talking about, that's the psychology building. Journalism as well, I believe. I took a couple psychology classes over there, but none that I can remember right now. This is LeConte Hall. I took a lot of classes here. This is actually the Department of History. And if you come with me up these steps, I'll show you how you sit in between classes. So for my money, I wagered EGA has one of the nicer campuses in the country. There's some other schools that might want to disagree, but I don't think so. So in between classes, I will sit right here and do some people watching and just get ready for the next class. And it's one of the nicer vantage points of any good buildings facing Baldwin Street. So yeah, this is my spot. This is where I used to post up, and it's funny because as much as things have changed, a lot of things still feel super familiar. So right across the street here is actually Baldwin Hall. That is where I spent the most of my time since I was an anthropology major. And we're gonna walk over and give you guys a little bit of a closer look. Sometimes you pick me up at the class. Baldwin Hall. It used to be open in the summertime. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah.
There's a different department. It used to be.
Sociology department. Spent some time over here. Oh yeah, study abroad now. I used to always want to study abroad, but I never got around to it at Georgia. I'm not gonna go back upstairs.
Wasn't there a garden out back at one point?
It was that way.
Come on, man. In the apartment in the basement, they used to go look at phones.
Yeah, that's right.
I wish I had told the truth.
You okay?
You might be the only thing left to lose. I'm done believing that everything happens for a reason. They keep on telling me that if it's meant to be, it'll come back to me. I'm so mad that I miss you. I'm so mad that I miss you. I'm so mad that I miss you.
And there we go.
We were both
This is where I spent the lion's share of my time here each year.
I'm ready to give it all.
And it looks exactly the same. That's crazy.